Hello everyone, it's TheCanadianWifier, back, part 2. Okay, this is my team. I'm gonna go over it really quickly before the battle starts. This is a team I made in about 15 seconds in a call. I wanted to use Specs Polytoad. It's also a decent check for Alligator. Has lead taunt / Archeops, has a Cling Clang. I added this a la the request of Soul Gazer because I was a little bit weak to something, I don't even remember, but I had a Lilligant over it before, and now it's a Cling Clang. Oh, I was weak to Ice, that's what it was. Vileplume, offensive Vileplume, pretty standard. I had trouble with Ferroseed, so I put HP Fire, just standard for Alligator, and a Scarf, Healing Wish Mesprit. If I lose this one, I'm out. If I win it, great, there's a round 3, and I'm probably bringing Zorua, but let's just get into this game, and we'll see how it goes. And you open. Yeah. He brought Stall. Okay. Okay, so I just lose. Should I just click the X right away? I don't want to play Stall. Really? I just straight don't want to bring. I don't want to play Stall. I had another team too. There was actually a counter team to Stall in case someone ever brought it, but I didn't think he'd bring Stall. And now here's just Stall chilling in front of me, and I don't even think I can beat it. Obviously, if Poliwrath dies, Gator wins, but I doubt he's gonna let Poliwrath die. I can't even identify a win condition, like, straight up. I don't think I can touch his team. Like, I'm actually looking, I don't think I can touch his entire team. Politoed gets walled by Audino and Poliwrath, and Togetic, and Hypno. Archeops does nothing, it's just taunt lead. Cling Clang gets walled by Poliwrath. Vileplume gets walled. I guess Vileplume, offensive Vileplume, is literally my only chance in this battle. For Alligator, obviously gets walled by the Poliwrath, and Mesprit gets walled by Hypno and Steelix and Xatu. I don't even know where to start. I really don't even know where to start with this. If I had a Calm Mind Xatu of my own, which most of my other teams that I've been building recently have, I would just straight win, but a little bit upsetting, to be completely honest. Do you think he's leading Steelix, is the question. I suppose I could lead Gator, as he does lead Steelix, and then on the first turn double it to Mesprit. He's playing Stall, so he can't play risky, and he has a hard counter, so I'm going to go right to Mesprit, as he does end up going out into Poliwrath, and I don't have Trick. Oh, this game just got so much fun. I'm going to click Knockoff, don't know what's coming in, probably the Hypno. It's going to take at least a chunklet from the Knockoff. Kind of upsetting that I'm not Banded, really upsetting that I'm not Trick. I actually just did so much damage. Hypno wasn't really a problem for anything though. I mean, I guess it kind of took on Vileplume, but he also has Audino and Xatu for Vileplume, so it's not like he has problems taking on Mesprit, or Vileplume. So yeah, this Hypno literally did not really serve much of a purpose on his entire team, and now he's just gonna get up Stealth Rock for free, which kind of sucks. I suppose now's as good a time as any to go into my Archeops because, you know, get my rocks up, live with Sash, get an Endeavor off on something, potentially the Steelix, as he is going to go right for a Gyro Ball, and I'm just going to click Endeavor. Maybe he won't see it coming, I have no idea. Getting the Steelix down to 1% would be kind of helpful, but not crucial. Really, the only things I need dead are the Poliwrath, and it's just not happening. I suppose I can go into Poliwrath right now and click Hidden Power Grass, because it's most likely going to bait out Poliwrath. By Poliwrath I meant Politoed. He can't go into Hypno because it would die after rocks. He's not switching Xatu into a Politoed. Togetic or Audino obviously wall the entire set, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go into it and click HP Grass. I don't want Poliwrath. I want to be really aggressive about the Poliwrath, as he does see HP Grass, which basically gives him a free switch into Togetic. But if he wants to defog, I'm also getting the rocks blown away, and we both lost our Stealth Rockers. So he's literally in control of who gets rid of rocks. This is also going to kill him. That crit did not matter in the absolute slightest. Unless he's like Specs, Max, Special Defense. But I don't even know. I don't know why he just brought in Poliwrath. Yeah, it's HP Grass, friend. Way to bait. What other hidden power could it even potentially be? Like, what else would you run on a Politoed? At this point, I suppose my switch-in is Mesprit. It still does a decent amount to his team. I do get my Scarf knocked off, which means I can freely switch moves, which is great. Great news. In fact, at this point, I think what I'm going to do is click Knock Off, because nothing on his team really wants to lose this item, whether it be Xatu, whether it be this Audino, as he's going to click Knock Off again, and at this point I'm going to click Zen Headbutt, because it's going to do a shit ton of damage to this Audino, which I highly doubt he's leaving in. He actually ends up going on to Togetic, and that took so much damage, that's not even funny. I could go for another Zen Headbutt and potentially flinch it. I also kind of just want to click Knock Off, but I also really need this thing for Poliwrath. Although, that's not fair to say, because I do still have Vileplume, which can beat it, and it would do a hefty amount to Xatu on the switch with Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna go for another Zen Headbutt, as maybe I can get a flinch. That is actually so fucking helpful, it's unbelievable. And I guess at this point, I don't think I can click Knock Off and kill this Togetic, but I do think I'm free to click Zen Headbutt and miss, of course. I'm just gonna keep clicking it at this point. I don't know why he didn't Roost. Maybe just foddering, but whatever, that's his play. And he's gonna go with the Xatu. I am faster? Question mark. I don't want him to be Rocky Helmet and have me go for U-turn and die to rocks. I could potentially Knock Off here. Again, I just don't want him to be Rocky Helmet Xatu and me to lose this, because this is going to be a super important Mon to take on the rest of his team. Although, I do suppose... I'm gonna click Knock Off, because if I can weaken the Xatu, it's actually super helpful, as I'm just gonna be able to straight eat the hit, which means another thing is losing its item. Yeah. So, Mesprit just put in so much work to this guy's team. Whoever, I think it was Soul Gazer, I'm not even gonna lie, Soul Gazer, when I was using nothing but Life Orb, Calm Mind, Mesprit, and you suggested Scarf Adamant with Healing Wish. Thank you very much, because this Mesprit is so good. I don't even have the Healing Wish. I mean, the thing is there's nothing stopping me from just clicking Zen Headbutt at this point and getting off damage on this Audino. There's no reason for me not to do that. At this point, I can just go into Vileplume and start spamming. Audino has lost its lefties, which means, okay, how do I go about beating him right now? I could go with the Politoed and he clicks Protect. If I lock myself into Scald, he's probably staying in, predicting my double. I could go to Klinklang and click Substitute, but I actually can't beat Poliwrath with Klinklang, because I have Magnet Rise over fucking Volt's move. I guess my best play is to go into Offensive Vileplume and click Sludge Bomb. I think that's my best way of pressuring this Audino, because if I can potentially get a poison, it'd be really fucking helpful. I'm just going to continuously click Sludge Bomb at this point. Audino does not enjoy poison plus Stealth Rock plus all that bullshit. Can I get a poison? I unfortunately don't. And I don't even know how I'm going to go about beating this Audino. I guess I could double the Gator at this point. Click SD. I don't want to get walled out by a core of Poliwrath Audino, but I really feel like it's gonna happen. I'm gonna click SD. I know he's gonna have Circle Throw, so I'm just gonna click Ice Punch. Maybe I can get a Freeze. I don't even know. It's my only attacking move. Unfortunately, I don't have Ye Olde Return, as he is just gonna go straight for Circle Throw. I get brought out into the Politoed, and HP Grass, I think is already shown it does nothing to the Audino, but I'm gonna go for it anyway, as he does stay in. It does 55%, which is super awesome. And do I get brought out? I get brought out in the motherfucking Kling Klang. You've got to be kidding me. Any of my other Mons. Oh, that's so aggravating. It's unbelievable. He's probably gonna have Rest. I wouldn't even put it by him. At this point, I'm just gonna hard switch out into Plume, as he does show the fucking Rest. That's so aggravating. I would've... That's so annoying. There's really not even something you can say about that. At this point, he's gonna go into Atheno. I need a poison. I need a poison on the Sludge Bomb to force him. Thank you so much. As now he can't go for Protect. I assume his only play here is to go for Wish. As, at this point... Oh, it's so close to death. It's so close to death. It's so close to death. It's so close. That poison helps a lot, because what it's going to force him to do is Heal Bell eventually, and that gives me another free turn to Sludge Bomb, as he's really close to dying every turn. I think he was at 3 last time, so this might actually... Okay, 41. I think he might actually die after 2 Sludge Bombs. Yeah, he can't go for Wish anymore. He's forced out into Thingy. Oh, and I didn't even predict that. I'm so bad. It did 40% though. Don't pay any attention to that little green bar there. It's what happens when you skip a turn. I apologize for skipping turns. As he's gonna go right back on an Audino, and I'm not that bad of a player. I'm gonna go straight for Sludge Bomb. And at this point, the game is fucking over. Offensive Vileplume, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being the lovable love button that you are. And... Specs Politoed, I didn't really get to use you in this game. But yeah, that's gonna be game 2. Remember what team preview when I was telling you how I couldn't beat anything on his team? Never give up, kids, because sometimes you can overcome and 4-0 a stall team like that. To be fair, he played the stall team really poorly, but a 4-0 is a 4-0, and I will take it. And I guess we're on to the finals, which will happen in the next video. If I win, it's a best of 3, by the way, and you open. If I win, I move on to the next round. If I lose, that game was for naught. But Mons is Mons. It's a fun game. We all play for fun. And I guess it's going to happen next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, a rating would be much appreciated. I will see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. See you later. Peace out, guys.